I'm Sean Sims, host of The Outsiders. I was born and raised in Baltimore City. My dad was an Army Ranger, and my granddad was a World War II veteran and pastor and founder of Manor Bible Baptist Church in Baltimore City. We all witnessed a horrible event that took place on July 2nd, where 2 people were killed, gunned down, and 28 others critically wounded, shot, while at the Brooklyn Block Party, which has been held each year for 27 years in Brooklyn. Police Commissioner, Acting Police Commissioner, non-resident of Baltimore City, Worley, had this to say about GVRS and his plan to continue using it.
We're having success this year. The mayor has already given you the homicide and non-fatal shooting numbers. Robberies are pretty close to down. I didn't see the numbers today, if they're hover right around even. So we're on the right path and continue to build a group violence reduction strategy. That's the city strategy, and we will continue to do. Build a group violence reduction strategy. That's the city strategy, and we will continue to do that as we move across the city and continue the work that we've been doing for the last 4.5 years.
Oh, no, Richard Dick Worley, Acting Commissioner, who's a non-resident, hasn't lived in Baltimore City for years. The mayor and Acting Commissioner Worley, I believe, had full knowledge of the time and location of the block party well ahead of the party taking place. Safe Streets was, of course, aware of the time and date and location. Yet BPD and the mayor's office, well, they didn't know. Isn't Safe Streets a part of the mayor's office in Muncie? The BPD solves crimes and murders, yet they couldn't crack the Rubik's Cube, known as the Brooklyn Block Party time and location? That does not make any sense. This tragedy, this massacre of innocent people could have been avoided. The city's mayor has yet again shown his contempt for the citizens of Baltimore. His backdoor deal with energy conglomerate BGE to take control over the city's conduit system against the will of the people is just one of many examples of his mismanagement and poor decision making. This decision making, the decision that he did, this decision, I believe, pushed his holistic ideas by utilizing GVRS, Group Violence Reduction Strategy, this vehicle, Safe Streets of GVRS, to handle 1,000 people gathered at a block party and to not have a police presence. This was one decision of his of catastrophic proportions. I call that Bravo Sierra. This worship of GVRS and the holistic approach at dealing with crime has and will continue to produce the high crime rate and push people to leave Baltimore, which they are doing in droves at a furious pace, along with businesses that are leaving, getting out of this crime-ridden city. They're leaving as well. The Brooklyn Day Massacre was the sacrifice to their gods. GVRS and holistic reimagining. We're going to reimagine crime, and I'm going to reimagine things. That's their God, reimagining who they worship. That is what's going on here. To add insult to injury, Mayor Scott, or as we know him as, Slim Shady, for the shady dealings and the corruption that's going on all within City Hall, Slim Shady made what I consider a high insult by comparing our military servicemen and women and our federal agencies. I have friends, families who are in those agencies, who are in the military, and he's comparing safe streets to them. Listen up.
When you have an event like this, right, we don't say that the U.S. military is ineffective because 9/11 happens. So when you say, somebody decides to go and blow up a building, and then we say, well, we must get rid of all of our federal intelligence agencies because this happened.
Outrageous. Comparing safe streets to our military men in service and women and our federal agencies, FBI, CIA, NSA, the agencies that help to protect this country. We need a remove and replace mechanism for elected officials like the worst mayor in this city's history, Slim Shady, Brandon Scott. Let's now seriously look into systems like Question K. Let's look into bringing in remove and replace like we did Question K. Let's have a remove and replace charter amendment without the city council. No. Not running interference. Only the citizens of Baltimore should be involved. Let's get this remove and replace. Let's seriously look at doing this. Thank you all for listening, and God bless. Take care.